Hey, my beautiful Taurus, welcome to Nine Keys Tarot. I'm going to be doing just a general read for the month of April. We'll be doing a love read, a separate love read shortly. But for now, we're going to just be reading your overall energies. And if love does come up, then I'll read it as is, okay? See what your energy is, Taurus. What was your challenge in the recent past? I'm getting disciplined right away. What is supporting you right now? What is being hidden? What is your advice? And your outcome. Okay, right away, my bad. Right away, your energy, my babes, you're in this Knight of Wands energy. I love this energy for you right now. Taurus people were kind of having a rough time the last couple months. And I'm seeing a trend here, even with my personal reads, with my Taurus personal reads, I'm seeing a trend with everyone that the Taurus people are just kind of blooming. You know, I don't know if it's because your birthday is coming up. I don't know if it's the weather, but Taurus people are they're blooming. They're kind of coming into their own. They're tapping into their creativity. They're tapping into their sexiness. They're expressing themselves. And I love this energy for you right now, my Taurus. As you guys are really coming into your own, you're feeling yourself, you're feeling beautiful. You have that creative spark. You have that creativity flowing through you, okay? The challenge that I see here in the recent past was that there was a sense of, I'd say, lack of, how can I put this? There was almost like a lack of order, right? Perhaps you were a little bit disorganized. There was a lack of, perhaps you felt powerless in a situation where the Emperor here being, representing power in the challenge card. Perhaps you felt like you did not have enough power, or perhaps you felt like you were in a situation where you felt powerless, or somebody was overpowering you. Perhaps you were dealing with, a male figure in a romantic way, a boss. Perhaps, you had some ideas with starting a business or becoming a leader, and, you were having that challenge of kind of stepping into that role. But here with the Knight of Wands, I do see here that you're slowly coming into your own energy and really tapping into your creativity and that creative spark. I do see here that there is some sexual energy. Perhaps, you're feeling yourself sexually, and, you're tapping into those parts of yourself, and you want to kind of express yourself in that way. That's a beautiful sign here. You're fiery, babes. You're traveling. You want to travel. And I feel like there's a sort of a move here. Either you're moving or you're waiting to move, and you're just really pushing forward. I do see here that with the Knight of Wands, that there's success coming with regards to some sort of a project, or you're in this mode where you're feeling very successful and you're inspired to just kind of move forward with some projects and all those other things. So I do love that for you here right now. What is supporting you is the Six of Swords here. The Six of Swords in this situation, I really do feel that this is some more of a state of mind versus a physical place. I think right now you're in a space where you have the confidence here, right? You know your path, you know where you're going. And I think that you are in the mode where you are moving on from whatever was holding you back in the past. You're right now, you are in a mode where you want to explore and you want to express this fire energy. And Taurus is not really known to being very fiery. Actually, Taurus people are kind of known to being they're kind of passive until they're pushed. until they're pushed, and then it gets ugly. But Taurus people are kind of known for being very, very passive. And I think that right now, you're on this journey of self-discovery, of spiritual discovery. And you're in that mode where you just want to keep going. You want to move, and you're really willing and breaking through kind of your usual environment. Like, and you want to take that trip. You want to book that trip. You want to move. You want to elevate yourself mentally, physically, spiritually. You're willing to take that trip, and you're willing to do the work. I see here that this very closely relates to transition cards like the Death and the Chariot. The Six of Swords is very closely related to that. This not being such a major change, this is almost like the beginnings of that. Okay. This is also, I believe it's an air card. It's an Aquarius. I believe it's Mercury in Aquarius. So look at your chart to see where that Mercury, where your Mercury is. I believe that Aquarius right now is in, I believe it is in Taurus right now. So this is very fitting if that is the case. I believe so. I believe that Aquarius is in Taurus right now. So if that is the case, then this card, it makes even all the more sense, where you're in that situation where you want to transition emotionally, physically, and spiritually. Okay. Beautiful. What is in the hidden card? Hey now. There is a partnership coming your way. It doesn't have to be romantic. This is not a situation. This card is not like I don't see it as a major declaration of love. I think that this is just a partnership that is coming your way. It could be professional. It could be somebody who is coming in from, it could be an old relationship that's resurfacing. It could be a new relationship that's resurfacing. There's a certain sense of harmony and balance that is going to return. I don't feel that this is a person. I'm sorry if you're looking for a love reading. I don't feel that this is more romantic. I believe that this is more creating harmony within yourself. I think this is reconciling yourself and coming into your own. Again, with this moving on and this taking charge, I believe that this is more centered towards yourself. I'll do a love reading, but I have to express what I feel. And I do see here that there's passion and there's a certain sense of protection here, but I feel like this is you related. This is not related to another person. As your advice here, which is something that, like I said in the beginning of the read, there was, Taurus people were kind of having a hard time the last couple months. And a lot of it has to do with the mentality that Taurus people were in. You felt stuck. Right? You felt stuck. You felt like you couldn't move on. And with your advice here, you're already doing that in the month of April. You're stepping away and you're moving away from this. Okay. And you're moving on. The shackles that were put on you were mental. And that's the thing about this Eight of Swords card, that you're not in an actual prison. The swords here representing thought and representing air. Really, it's a mindset that you need to step out of, right? You have to change your mindset to move forward and take advantage of, the possibilities that are coming your way, right? That are coming here with the Page of Wands, representing news and new endeavors. You have to get out of this mentality. With the Hidden and the Two of Cups here, I do believe that this is a partnership that is coming your way. I don't feel that it is romantic. I feel like this is more business in nature. And it's really reconciling yourself and those energies within yourself to take advantage of this opportunity that is really coming your way here with the Page of Wands. There's a certain creative spark, but you have to open yourself up. Remember, okay? The Page of Wands is very similar to the Ace of Wands, I feel, with a little less oomph, I believe, a little bit less energy. It's very similar to where, you kind of have to take advantage of the opportunity. You have to be open to the message that's coming your way. There is good news. There's good communication. Perhaps, you're going to be coming across a very lively person, a person who is able to express themselves again in a partnership. If you are in a creative space, I feel here that, you know, whatever writer's block that you were receiving, like you're going to be pushing through that. And with the Page of Wands here, you know, this is earth of is the earth of suit of fire, so this is your energy as well, but this very much represents like that fire, you bringing forth to earth that creative spark, that energy, bringing it down and really and working with that energy here on this earthly plane. Okay, so you're bringing down that energy, you're bringing it down to the earth, and you're opening up, you know, those lines of communication. So there's going to be communication with regards to, you know, either work, you're going to have emails, you're going to be very noticed, and you're going to be very, very in demand. What I would here represent what I do see here is that don't get into this energy where you're not organized. Become very organized, have some order, because I do think that in April you're going to be receiving a lot of messages, perhaps. A lot of messages, contracts, people wanting to work with you, people wanting to talk to you, along with your own energy flowing of creativity. I think you're going to have to be in a space where you want to make sure that you're very organized, okay? Overall, Taurus, this is an amazing read for April. I'm so happy that you're coming out of this period where you were before. A lot of Tauruses were going through it, child. Believe me, I know. I'm a Taurus sun, so I know what that feels like. But thank you so much, my beautiful Taurus, for allowing me to read for you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Bye.